Hey YouTube, welcome back to Love for Crypto. Got a decent little video here, a few little updates, some juicy little topics to talk about. I'm sure other YouTubers have already talked about them, but who gives a fuck? Let's go into it straight away. So the first one we're going to talk about today is Instimatch Global, a Corda Ripple solution coupled with the latest settlement API R3 sector XRP, onboarded to 50 banks. Now this was issued yesterday, this article. For me it sounds familiar this, I'm not too sure if it's just myself, it sounds really familiar. But rather than reading all, the boring shit through the article, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the video, but I'm going to read this little paragraph. Interbank trading in intraday markets is made possible with our trading interface. Coupling the DApp with the latest settlement API R3 sector XRP, we are able to offer the high speed of payments necessary for execution of intraday trades. Our money market offering in R3 Corda is highly secure, GDPR compliant DApp, allowing banks, family offices, corporations, utilities, etc. to exchange liquidity amongst each other. This DApp offers the modern alternative to voice broking and replaces our present centralized database version, which has seen a volume of over 1 billion USD equivalent and 50 banks are onboarded. So this is basically Instamatch. It's just great news. Again, obviously, it's just basically everything we've been speaking about for months and months and months is all starting to come to fruition. But I'll basically put on this video, you'll have a brief understanding of what it's about, and just enjoy the fucking little slide video.
Even in our digitized and globally connected world, over 1/3 of money market trades are done over the phone, and almost half of all trades happen within the same country. For those looking to access funding or put cash to work, this limits the pool of potential counterparties. It makes it harder and more expensive to find trading opportunities. Now there is Instimatch Global, a new digital network that gives institutional borrowers and lenders access to better trading opportunities. We connect a growing community of borrowers and lenders across multiple geographies and industries, increasing transparency throughout the process. With Instimatch Global, investors can lend money at a pre-agreed rate over a predefined time, in a growing number of currencies, while borrowers can compare competitive rates across the network. We offer a wide range of advantages. Users can select relevant counterparties across industries worldwide, greater transparency, speed of execution, and proof of best execution, and trade at lower costs than traditional voice brokerage. Explore new, more efficient ways to match capital needs between global institutions. Put your liquidity to work. Join our network and be part of the future of global money market trading.
It's fucking beautiful, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen, seeing it all come to fruition. So basically, quickly, develops for Switzerland-based Instamatch, a network for banks to trade, first time on blockchain Ripple. Marketplace to explore our revolutionary #money market intraday product where 50 banks are already onboarded. So again, as you can see, we like to speak about cross-border payments, but we're speaking about actually distributing liquidity around within banks, corporates, fucking money. You name the fucking thing. If it can help it speed it up with the settlement, regardless if it's payments, if it's a Facebook store, if it's distributing liquidity, if it's selling fucking shares of your house, a smart contract. Listen, it's going on the fucking blockchain, and we've been trying to speak to this, to our viewers, to the fucking world for too fucking long. And it's just nice to see it all come to fruition. These type of products are going to be fucking rolling out left, right and centre moving forwards into the future. We're going to go on to our second piece, which I'm sure many of you have already heard. Tencent's $2 billion investment on Ripple's XRP confirmed. This is the digital asset that banks aren't going to use because it's a pile of shit and it's a scam and it's a pyramid scheme and you're having your eyes fleeced out and you're a deluded fucking weird cunt. Well, yeah, alright, you can just keep Just keep telling your friends to go fuck themselves. That's what we do. Reports have it that the most valuable company in Asia, Tencent Holding Limited, wants to invest in a slightly surprising area of cryptocurrency. China is known to have been one of the staunchest critics of digital currencies over the past year, even implementing strict crackdowns on all things crypto. Surprisingly, Tencent seems to not care about the restrictions, because obviously it's a load of fucking bullshit manipulated FUD that you was hearing. You know, China have banned this shit fucking over 20 different fucking times, but they always keep coming back. So I'm just going to rush into it anyway. The conglomerate is currently valued at $580 billion, making it the biggest investment corporation in the world. It's also considered as one of the largest tech and internet companies in the world. Its reach even extends to the gaming industry, e-commerce, social media, payment services and smartphone sectors as well. Take for example Tencent Music, that is used by over 700 million people, with 120 of them being paying subscribers. This shows that the company is a significant player in global economics. Their support inevitably means a lot, especially if it's directed to a newcomer, in this case cryptocurrencies. In line with this, the multi-billion dollar conglomerate is planning to pump $2 billion into Ripple, in hopes of integrating their services into blockchain network. Knowing how many fields they have dominated, it isn't surprising if they manage to do the same thing on the crypto market, or at least try. Reports said that the $2 billion investment would be converted into XRP, the digital currency. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, this has been confirmed through Tencent's actual website. And you know, this is, listen, just what it says here. This paragraph is the most essential for you to take away. I know I'm being a little bit energetic this morning. I don't even know why I am, but I am. Reports said that the $2 billion investment will be converted to XRP, the digital currency of Ripple. This will take place over a 12-month period. The company also wanted to integrate their social media platforms such as WeChat into the blockchain technology of Ripple. Fuck off. In hopes of going head-to-head with Amazon and Alibaba payment services. Now listen, China currently is practically a cashless fucking society. All down to WeChat and Alipay. Now they're two massive payment providers in China. You'll find if you go over to China and you are buying ice cream off a little corner store, off a little truck, you ain't buying it for cash. Cash doesn't exist no more. Well, it does, but you know, we're talking a minority. And I mean a minority of people in China are using cash, and it's thanks to these payment apps like WeChat and like Alipay. And you can just see it here. The company also wanted to integrate their social media platforms such as WeChat into the blockchain technology of Ripple, in hopes of going head to head with Amazon and Alibaba. Now you can find this article. I'm not going to keep reading it, although it's absolutely fucking sensational. So, you know, this is the type of stuff we're talking about. And this is confirmed by Tencent as well, you know. Moving onwards. Moving the fuck onwards. Payment Handle API Technology Protocol. What we have here from XRP. No, in fact, sorry, InstaMatch Corda. InstaMatch Corda. Let me just do this first, because I'm fucking absolutely awful for doing this shit, and I just do it over and over and over again. Let's go on to this here, because I'm always forgetting to fucking do this. Here he is, Mr. Fresh. Mr. Fresh just gave me numerous pieces of information. I like to call golden nuggets: Federal Reserve, IMF, W3C, fucking over and over. He's just non-stop. So, you know, come and give this guy a follow. Come and give him a follow, Mr. Fresh. Excellent for fucking information. Right, so what we've got here, we've got the W3C. So let's have a little look through these photographs here. This is the recent, the February 2019 draft. And this person is kindly highlighted at the bottom, Adrian Hope Ballet from Ripple, one of the editors. So if we walk through here, the payment handler is the user software to make a payment. Chrome is the first browser to ship support for the payment handler API. And then obviously it goes on to explain the W3C group is the standard protocols. It's basically the web standards, if you want to call it that. So what we're all trying to do now, I mean, if we have a little read through it here now. A payment handler is using software to make a payment. Payment handlers may be implemented as web pages, native mobile apps, or even built into the browser. Since the launch of the Web Payments Working Group, we have had a goal to add extensibility hooks to browser to foster payment handler innovation. So obviously it mentions here Chrome is the first browser to support ship support, blah blah blah, which enables the users to pay with web-based payment handlers. These are web pages that offer services in context of a payment request rather than from a link, redirect or other script. We anticipate that these payment handlers will authenticate the user, enable the users to select an account to pay, and offer value-added services by shipping support. Google-enabled companies such as Barclays, Capital One, Coil, but now we all know that's to do with Ripple. Well, it's not to do with Ripple, but you know, it's using the same technology, XRP, blah, blah, blah. Credit Suisse, Facebook, Google, Klarna, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to pass through this because it's irrelevant. So, I anticipate participation from Open Banking UK, STET, and possibly the European Central Bank. As usual, broad participation makes these meetings valuable and fun. Current registrants from the working group include Airbnb, Alibaba, American Express, Apple, Bank of America, Barclays Bank, BPCE, Capital One, China Mobile, Coil, Connexus, Digital Bazaar, Discovery, Facebook, Google, GS1, ISO 20022. Now I know if a lot of you follow our work, you'll know exactly what that means coming from the messaging layer, that Swift that you keep hearing from this new Swift GPI, the new standards, the ISO 20022, so they're heavily involved in this. And there's very more. I'm also expecting more participants to register between now and the meeting. In addition, we plan to have guests from Access, Amazon, Badu, Bravo Software, and probably fucking every other cunt in the world, realistically. So Adrian Hope Barley, so it says, many thanks to the Web Payments Working Group for their contributions and productivity this year. In particular, I wish to express my appreciation for the leadership of co-chairs Nick Telford Reid and, wait for it, Adrian Hope Barley of Ripple. Of course, the co-chairs. Many thanks to the engineers from Google, Samsung, Mozilla, Apple, Microsoft and others. I look forward to making progress on web payment implementation, adoption and increased security in 2019. Now it's beautiful this really if you think about it, because Adrian Harliffe Ripple shared an update on the Interledger protocol. And listen, we all know what that fucking thing is by now. There is the new ILP payment method which enables value transfer across disparate, I think that's the word, ledgers initiated via payment request API. The LP community held a meetup in San Francisco earlier this week. So it goes to show that the Interledger protocol, as we have been promising, has been taken on as that global standard for the W3C group, which is what this article is from. Although it is off a tweet, go and search on the w3.org and you will find all this information readily at hand for yourself to scour through and enjoy the leisure of knowing that you know about all this shit before 99.9% of the rest of the world even have a fucking clue what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your advantage in this beautiful opportunity of life that you've got. Now obviously here's a beautiful part. Coil has been running pilot programs on sites such as YouTube and Twitch. Now listen, if we can put micropayments embedded into these platforms, well, I'll fucking tell you, ladies and gentlemen, every Tom, Dick and Harry on the planet will eventually be making a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel. You know, if they're playing on Fortnite and they're streaming and, you know, they're not entitled to getting all these massive payouts like they do, you know, from the centralised companies, Twitch and YouTube, what they can now do is they can receive micro donations from their favourite fans who can then start donating to them. And believe me, this is called the world of microtransactions. This is the new ecosystem that is unable to be even possible using Swift technology. So we need to be thankful for Ripple, the Interledger protocol. We need to be thankful for Coil. And listen, this shit's going down. There's no stopping it. So Web Payments is a W3C ecosystem that aims to remove the need for checkout forms by integrating standardized payment UIs and APIs across different browsers. Specifically, the payment handler API is still a work in progress. Still a work in progress. You've got time, ladies and gentlemen. Allows us to handle payments using a new and custom payment method, such as the Interledger protocol. Fuck, that felt good, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is something we've been speaking about for many, many moons. And people laugh at us. And I only laugh at the delivery of this fucking video because I tell you what, I'm fucking sick to death. I may as well just shut fucking down. And that's me done now, going sailing to the fucking horizon. But we're not going to. We're going to keep updating you. We're going to keep giving you the videos. You're going to love them. You're going to fucking love them. I can guarantee you that. This is important because with Interledger protocol, both merchant and the customer can now be currency and network agnostic, i.e. they can send payments with whatever currency from whatever fucking network they choose and settle instantaneously through the Interledger motherfucking protocol. Adios, amigos!